Hello everyone, this is our lecture number 13 and topic of today lecture is estimate of RCC column and footing. In our previous lecture, we already studied about estimate of RCC beam work and estimate of RCC slab work. So in our today lecture, we discuss about RCC column and footing. So this is the figure. For that we have to find the quantities. This is the RCC column and this one is the footing. We have given different dimensions for column and footing. Here footing is the trapezoidal type footing, means the shape of the footing is trapezoidal. So we have to find the quantities of reinforcement, excavation, concrete, filling, etc. So first we have find only the concrete part, excavation part and filling part and all. Reinforcement weight we discuss in our second part of this lecture. Today we discuss only the quantities related with concrete, where and how much concrete we have to fill in different areas. So first we have to find excavation, and this is the plan. This is the plan of footing. So first we have to find the excavation for foundation. So for finding the excavation of foundation, we already know that for that we have to require number, length, width and height. So first we have to find the length, width and height. So here this is number in 1, that's why here we write here n is equal to 1, so number is 1. Here length is equal to 1. It is clearly mentioned in our plan. Our plan is 100 centimeter to 100 centimeter, that's why here we take length is equal to 1 and width is equal to 1. But for finding the height, we already know that for excavation of foundation we calculate height up to the ground level. So this is our ground level, so we have to summation this height and get the height of excavation for foundation. So here 0.10 meter, 0.3 meter means 0.40, 0.90 and for 1.3 meter. That's why here we write as a 1.3 meter as a height. So we calculate this value and we get 1.3 cubic meter as a answer. Now we have to find PCC work, which is at the base of the footing. So for that we know that plan length and width is 1 meter, 1 meter, but the height of the PCC work is 0.10 meter. That's why here we write 0.10 meter. We calculate this value for after multiplying these 4 columns, we get 0.1 meter cube as a answer. Now we have to find RCC value, which is in the ratio of 1:2:4. So first we have to find value for footing without slope, means we have to find value up to this part only, this rectangular part. We not consider this footing part here. So for calculating this part, we know that plan is 1 meter to 1 meter and this height is 0.4, sorry, this height is the 0.3 meter. That's why here we write 0.3 meter and we calculate and we get 0.3 meter cube as a value. Now we have to find this slope part. This slope part. So for finding this slope part, this is looks like a trapezoidal. This is the trapezoidal footing. We already know that. So for finding this, we have a one formula, and the formula is h upon 3 into a1 plus a2 plus root a1 into a2. So we have to find area of bottom footing. So area of bottom footing. Here we mention a1 as the area of bottom footing and a2 is the area of top footing. So a1 is 1 into 1. So area is 1 meter square And for top, here you see that the top part is 40 centimeter, 40 centimeter means 0.4 meter, 0.4 meter. So top area is 0.4 into 0.4, 0.16 meter square. We get both area, bottom and top. We put this value in our formula and we get value as a 0.26 meter cube as a answer, putting with the slope. Now we have to find part of column below ground level, means this part we have to calculate. So our area is 40 centimeter into 40 centimeter means 0.4 into 0.4. That's why here we write 0.4 into 0.4 width and height, but here length is given is 0.4. That's why here we write length is equal to 0.4. We get 0.064 meter cube as a value. Now we have to calculate this part. So for calculating this part, this is same 40 centimeter into 40 centimeter as a area. So 0.0.4 is the width into height, and length of the column is 0.70. That's why here we write length is 0.70. We calculate this value and we get here 0.112 meter cube as a answer. Now we reached at the top part, and the top part area is 30 centimeter into 30 centimeter. So width and height is 0.3 into 0.3, and this length of the column is 3.5 meter. That's why here we write 3.5 meter. We get here 0.315 meter cube. The total part of this column we get 1.051 meter cube as a answer. Now you see here this part we have to fill. So for filling this, we have to calculate the quantity for that. So how we calculate for that? We have to calculate with the value total excavation minus R.C.C minus footing without slope minus footing with slope minus column below ground level. Means for calculating the filling of foundation trench, we have to subtract these values, means these values from the total excavation, and we get here 0.576 meter cube as a answer. So this is the quantities which we find with the help of diagram. Now in second part we learned how we find the total weight of reinforcement in this particular diagram. So today's lecture is over. We continue this lecture in our part 2. Thank you.